Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Sunless Skies. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're chose to join me today as I navigate a couple of awful things over there. And I think we're good. Whoa. I started recording right as soon as I realized what the heck that was. Because I started recording because I saw a Scrivener going around. And speaking of which, what is that? That's fine, it's not moving, so it's not an enemy. I saw a Scrivener going around and I was gonna fight it, but no, we're not fighting it because it ran away. I'm not really sure what happened. Last episode, I got one of these fools. Look at them. Can you hurt your friend? Can you hurt your friend? I'd like you to hurt your friend. I didn't need that. I think the Scrivener is about, by the way. Anyway, I'll see you later. Terrible things, this place, I'll tell you what. Anyway, we're good here, and we have a party, and it's all just gonna take tea and gain savage secrets, because we sort of need them. Parlor, write a port report, that's good news. We came here just for the port report for the most part, unless they suddenly have anything for us. Ministry approved literature, that's to buy, and these are to buy. Let's get out of here. Because we are, today, going to the last place. There we go. To the last place that we haven't been to yet. And that is this. Now, I don't know how that's going to work. We're still in the same state, or game state, I suppose, because when you reload, everything repopulates. We're still in the same game state as the one we had when we came here came around here a couple of episodes back. So I don't expect to find. I wonder. I was gonna say I don't expect to find anything like good, like treasure and stuff like that. But I'm not sure if that's the case. I believe it is the case. I believe it gets randomized every time you load the game. So you can't just farm the same location by going back and forth. What is this? Something stirs below. Yes. I got an uncanny specimen. I didn't notice that. Also, I can do that one. Mists begin to gather like fairy floss. Fairy floss? A distant sprinkle of gas lamps glows through them. And there's a Cantankerry. Cantankerry cleave the rocks like these, or cleave to rocks like this. They rarely appreciate visitors. My bad. They're also very fast through the sky, so they will ram me. Also, I don't like you. Please don't do that. Just don't do that. Oh my god, I also forgot that. I dodged all of those, and I don't know how. I didn't dodge that one. I'm gonna dodge that. Yeah. So this is the Sky of Death. This is awful. It's always those big eyes in the background trying to murder me. I can't believe I haven't gotten hit by one, but then again, I don't stop very often, so I think that's the key. Just don't stop believing. Okay, this is looking promising, actually. Oh no. The cold that kills. The temperature has plummeted and continues to fall by the hour. Pipes lock with ice. The crew wraps themselves in, or I suppose that makes. I'm not so sure about the crew, but anyway, the crew wrap themselves in coats and blankets. It will not be enough. Some mutter that you have angered the waste waif, who speaks in frost and bitterness. The waif is a lonely power. Perhaps its displeasure would erase, or would ease, if you gave it some company. And I can try to placate it by losing one crew. I can just stoke the fires and losing 2 fuel. And I can well, actually, it's sort of a bummer, because I don't know how much I can endure the cold. No, I can't. Sacrifice all your supplies to be free of the waif's wrath. Cast all of my supplies out. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stoke the engines. Shovel more fuel. The boiler will drive the cold away. The stokers work extra shifts. The fires rise. The boiler hums. The pipes are scalding to the touch. The corridors warm as toast. Slowly, your locomotive shrugs it off its coat of pale frost. I can do that. I don't know that it was contextual. for being here. Because it's cold everywhere. I can't investigate that. And yes, we're going over there. What do we get over here, please? Be fuel and supplies. Okay, that's great. That's really good. So we have something over there. Let's press F. And on our way there, we're just gonna scout all the things. And see where... Yeah, that's back there. How do I get in? Just straight ahead. I think. This doesn't look... Oh, it's below. Oh, did I lose the... I don't know that I'll... Can I access the map while I have the thing out? Oh, it returns, but it doesn't have anything for me. That's good news. And here we are again. Terrible place. I don't have the crockery that I had before. Let's join the Song of the Mist. So my terror... No, it's the otherworldly artifact. I keep thinking it's my terror. Well, actually, you know what? 2 uncanny specimens. Pay for a lot of money there. Can bribe my way to the off-season. I can bribe my way through... Oh, to the off-season with some munitions. I don't want that. I do have quite a lot of ministry-approved literature, so let's go ahead and do that. And I'll ask for a skirt, maybe a kilt, some breeches and whatnot. And then we have a port report to write. And then we have... We move onwards, I would say, because I don't think we have the thing over here, the charming tea room. Because I do know that the charming tea room... Consider the strangeness of the lanes, yeah. And, the charming tea room disappears? It does indeed. Oh yeah, of course, because, you know, that's how it is. Now, I'm scruffy, my terror is falling, but I'm still good. And, wander onwards. Yeah. Leave... Oh, it broke. Okay. It's good with me. Time to be elsewhere, absolutely. So let's not go in there. Let's say perhaps not, and go to the shops. I can buy munitions from here. And I can buy fuel and supplies, which is really the most important thing for sure. Also ministry approved literature, as it turns out. And I can buy... Yeah, so... We don't need those. I need bronze wood, though. I would like bronze wood. But I have no idea where that would be done. I'm clicking on the wrong buttons. And here goes our last voyage. I mean, I say our last voyage without looking things up online. That's a very important aspect of this. Houses of use. The sea mists fold about you. Your engine. Fold about your engine. Very difficult to see the white on the white. They just need to add some shadow. Like, you see these things? There's a little shadow after about it. Or around it. And that's the way you make white on white be visible. Just add a little bit of shadow around it. Or a stroke, I suppose. A little bit of a little line around it. That works too. So this looks promising, is what I was going to say. I was afraid that this was just going to be a big island. Because the first map does have a lot of those, like big islands that don't have anything in them. It's more of... first map is more tunnels than anything else, really, to be honest. Your scout returns without anything. Really? Because there's definitely stuff around here, and there's definitely people around here. Did you hear the shallow on the left side? What the heck was that soundtrack all of a sudden? Dun, dun, dun. Or was it my imagination? Maybe it was in real life for me, and not a cello, evidently. I don't have that cool instruments. That kind of cool instruments. Cello is awesome. But, there's nothing here. Nope, there's nothing here. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely a tone. There is a shallow on the left side. I just took notice of it for some reason because I opened the map and the engine stops making sounds. You know how it is. So we could be doing full steam ahead. I don't know. This journey can be very long, can be very short. And specifically, if I teleport, or not teleport, well, I guess it's teleport. But if I teleport to the new world I won't necessarily be interested in oh, okay, everything's fine. Necessarily be interested in going there without any fuel on me, like I did when I came here for the first time. I have had enough of that. That's pretty terrifying. Didn't we die? Didn't we end up dying? I think we did. I don't think we are near anything. And we're not finding anything around. Wow. Really? Where could it be? According to the wiki, nowhere. It is not here. It does not exist. It does not exist in this area. There is a way, I didn't want to read it because it would spoil things for me. There is a way to reach Eleutheria is the name of the place. But there is a relay. I had forgotten about it, actually. There is an extra relay that we didn't go through in the Reach, which is where we're going. So the wind pipes as it squeezes between the stones. The sound is tuneless and mournful. Yeah. So what we're doing is, yeah, we're going to Brabazon. We're actually, yeah, we're going not to Brabazon. We've been there already. We're going to the Reach, and I think I can do away with that. Probably. Abandon that prospect. Abandon that prospect. Am I think we're good. Let's just go to the Reach. It's gonna be a bit of a journey, though, to get there. But, oh, didn't mean to do that. I meant to actually move the map. It is a shame. It is a shame. Well, at least we explored everything, so there's that. But there's basically no way. Or there's no way to get there from here. I mean, there is, but it's a story. It's a quest line, and you need to find. It's somebody that. I heard that. People laughing on that side. Am I hearing things? How do I get there the fastest? Through here? Probably. So yeah, apparently it's near Hybris. Did I say Hybris? Am I saying Hybris or Hybris? Because I think I started saying Hybris and then changed it to Hybris because apparently it's the deturpation of a name. Yeah, apparently it's near Hybris, so hopefully we'll have found it already and I just forgot about it. Hopefully it needs like fixing or something, because I think I saw a lot while I was looking around. I saw a lot of things saying that it needed fixing. Stuff that basically transit relays needed working on, and materials and whatnot. I have plenty of materials. I can do that. Speaking of materials. One fuel. Not too shabby. We're gonna go to the wit and vinegar. That's not what it is. Is it? It is. I remembered it properly. I knew it was vinegar. I didn't remember if it was wit. We didn't crash. Miracles do happen. We visit the Blind Bruiser. We can take my leave, catch up on old times, but I can't do that. I can go to the bazaar, which is we get prospects for Ackley's east-southeast of Ben. I have no idea where that is, so I'll get it. I suppose that's not a bad idea. And this one is east-southeast of Ben again. Sure, get all those, but unfortunately not too much apart from that. Wait, no, I need that. Is it Trunks of Illicit Literature, both of those? Please be other things. It is. Well, I can carry these, no problem. And we're off. Okay, so we could go to London. There's really no need to. There is a passage through here. It's very narrow. We have done it before. Please don't crash. I'm gonna crash. Said I was gonna crash. I did. It's just how it is. So yeah, we could go to London. We're not gonna go, we're not gonna do that. It's better to just go straight to the Reach, so at least we can have an idea of what's going on, and then make a plan from there. It's a long stretch of sky in between there and here. I really do think that this map is bigger. How do I get there? Over through here. I really do think that this map is bigger than the Reach, just from a scale standpoint. Because looking at the map, it's like, oh, that's just over there. It's not. I'm too zoomed out, because like you can zoom in like this, so I never know how big it is. Actually, a simple scale would be enough to fix that, to know what is going on. So it's been a long while, of course, because that's just how transit relays work. I don't want to crash against you, but I very well might. I do apologize in advance. And here we are, again. Okay, so, present myself, I have the permits to customs. Conceal my contraband, 100%. Success. The pinch-faced inspector performs a careful examination, but finds nothing. Such a waste of time, they mutter, stamping the customs form. Go on, no reason to keep taking up space here. And I can return to my engine as before. And I can travel to the Reach First Class, which would use up my permit. Would it? No. It would use up my ministry-approved literature... ministry-stamped permit. And I also could pay for it. First class is good. Lose terror. At the sight of your papers, the superintendent jumps to activate the relay. Its hour looms rumble, spinning the pocket of new time in which your locomotive will make its journey. Wrapped in your engine's new coat of hours, it'll be hard to say how long the journey takes, but the hours used by Imperial officers are languid and seasoned. The passage should be at least tolerable. The machinery grinds and stirs. The steam vents. The sigils of the edifice burn with sullen fire. A force like a great hand seizes your engine. And then the very fluid animations. And we're not there anymore. Just like that. Don't let terror reach 100. Yes. I don't. I barely let it reach 500 or 50. Definitely not 500. Can you imagine 500 terror if you can't reach 100? So we're just leaving. Good. Where's the relay? What's that? Fate's Fall. It is that, isn't it? Oh, it is that. I am very happy to be back. Let's see what we have here in Port Prosper. The port is in a state of commotion. The Tacadies have driven the Windward Company from their holdings in New Winchester and forced them to retreat to their smaller offices at Port Prosper. Yeah, didn't we learn this already? The company is still moving staff and dependents into the Prosper. Oh no, wait, this is Prosper, right? This change in balance of power will affect encounters, deliveries, bargains, and yeah, I know. Did you forget that you told me about this? Explore. We have the Grand Ball. I can attend that. Sneak into the Windward Company with the Rat Brigade. Oh, I had forgotten about that. It's occasionally open for the edification of the paying public. Slipping away from a tour of the factory will be easier than breaking in. The hour of the factory visit arrives. Your sleeves quiver with excitement. No, they don't. Your sleeves quiver with excited rats, but in the jostle of gawpers, busybodies, stakeholders, and hangers-on, no one notices. The wrought iron gates will, with their cheery motif of butterflies, swing open. A sharp-smiled company forewoman is on hand to lead the tour. Inside is an orderly purgatory of wheels, spindles, and great creaking looms. Steam, smoke, and the crystalline gleam of cracked hours makes visibility poor. Your sleeves squeak impatiently. The best sleeves, right there. There are guards and yes, there are guards watching the workers. There are guards watching the machinery, valuable if dismantled, disastrous if sabotaged. There are guards watching the upper doors into the private offices of the company board. Still, they can't watch everywhere. After only a few minutes, you have identified the door to the lieutenant's office. The little rat hole cut into the bottom of the door gives it away. Yes, it does, I would imagine. I can blow the doors open to the there with explosives. I can also sneak in. I can't do anything. I'm gonna need to blow things up. It's a good thing I have the explosives. Sharp squeaks from your left sleeve convey that Petronello wants to know why you aren't just getting on with it. I am just getting on with it. You have a cart of explosives and a team of trained sabotage rats. Let the Windward Company tremble before you. There is not much left of the door or the wall. In the suddenly revealed office, both the parsimonious chairman and an elderly rat blink at you in surprise. The elderly rat blinks several times. Ciders? I was wondering when this day would come. His voice quavers like an unfortunate flute solo in a school concert. My dear chairman, I advise that you do not move or even blink for the duration of this interview, or I suspect someone might do something unpleasant. The lieutenant turns his attention back to you. Before you do anything, I have one thing to say. I'm going to listen to the lieutenant. Siders' Derringer is... that's the rifle, I think, is aimed squarely at the elderly rat's face. The parsimonious chairman moves to add a half lump of sugar to his tea, but thinks better of it. The lieutenant cowers before her. It wasn't me, he squeaks. Siders blinks. You what? The words pour from him. I knew Sarge was up to something covert meeting, solitary reconnaissance. He made the deal with the company, but there was a miscommunication. They fired too soon. Afterwards, they assumed I'd been in on it. They offered me everything they had offered him. Yes, I took it, and I took your blame too. Never told, did I? Let you keep your memory of your dear old Sarge. That's the lieutenant who said that, by the way. You have heard the lieutenant's confession. Siders shakes her head and cocks her gun. No, not having it. What proof do you even have? The lieutenant spreads his paws on the table. I suspect the only proof left is in the vault, he says. I'll give you my number regardless. I could ask you to spare me until you've entered it, at least. In her pause, Siders' gun wobbles. I'm gonna convince Siders to spare the lieutenant. Maybe he shouldn't be shot dead. Siders' claw curls around the trigger. Her whiskers tremble. The lieutenant pours himself a last cup of tea. 5 sugars. Bang. Several rats jump. The parsimonious chairman swears Siders has fired into the desk. Get his number, she says between clenched teeth before scurrying out of the office. The lieutenant takes a last sip. Let me come with you. The company won't let me stay after this fuss. I'll give you the number once I'm on board. He leads you straight out of the factory, dismissing questions from colleagues with inventive lies. And I have a lieutenant on me. Also 2,000 experience, which is incredibly high, although I'm also very high level. So it is what it is. So I'm going to attend the grand ball, be on the worst... Wow. I can be on my worst behavior. Or be on my best behavior. This is, after all, a party. Let's go with the worst behavior. Does that lower my terror? Please do. It does not. You drink far more than is appropriate, willingly aided and abetted by several friends among the servants. You dance reels and jigs, disrupting carefully choreographed waltzes. You compare the parsimonious chairman's voice to a Denton recorder. You startle, you outrage, you cavort. The older generation are appalled. The younger, delightfully scandalized. Your friends in the galley are quite beside themselves. The stories of what you did with the bust of the consort circulate round the East End taverns for days. And the East End just loves me even more. And that's just how it is. I didn't lose the terror, though. I would have liked that a little bit. Maybe. Offer transport to settlers. Can I do that? No, I think I already have a settler. Needs to go somewhere. The other company, the Parsimonious Chairman's office, the Bleak Industrialist Estate, ask about transit, visit Windward Company, but I can't do anything because they hate me. They hate me very much. And I can buy all of these, which I probably should buy a bunch of. Namely, all of these, actually. Another one. Another one. Good stuff. Okay. Oh, I can sell? No, I can't sell the barrels of ours. That is a shame. And it's also a shame that we're out of time for the day. Because we are out of time for the day. So for right now, I'm Curl RPG, and this has been Sunless Skies. I really hope you've enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and leave a comment. Like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.